Good morning. Thank you all for being here, taking time out of your morning to be here with our presentations. My name is Deanna Yakesobi. I'm one of the co-program coordinators for this year's Leadership Hopkinsville class. Melissa Spur is the other program coordinators, and I can't even begin to tell you how much fun we are having so far this year. It's absolutely incredible. And anybody that's ever been a part of leadership, you know how every year your class is the best? No. This year's class is absolutely the best. By far. And Melissa and I both have been through this program, and we still agree that this year's class is absolutely the best. So I think you're really, we do want to thank all the agencies and anyone, the board members, leadership board members that are here, the agencies, individuals that are, your company is represented by your leadership participants. We truly appreciate all of your participation. They've worked very hard this year. We've had a lot of fun with them, watching them plan this. So me and Melissa are very excited. We've told them all year, you're going to be rock stars, you're going to be rock stars. So they're going to be rock stars today. We're going to get started. We have 4 groups, and we're going to get started first with the group that's representing the Salvation Army. And we want to thank Jose. There you are. Thank you for being here today. We appreciate it. And in this group, we have Amy Peters, we have Adam Smith, we have Sharon Butts, and also Delisha Palmer. So good luck, gang, and I think you're going to cut the lights down for us.
The Salvation Army sponsors the Angel Tree program?
No, I didn't.
Well, I tell you what, before we go inside and get excited and start shopping for our little boy and little girl, let's sit down out here on the bench for a little bit. Let me just tell you just a little bit about the Salvation Army, how wonderful of an organization it is, and what it does for this community, okay? Come on, let's sit down. Let's talk just a minute. When you see this big red shiny shield, that's the symbol for the Salvation Army. And when people all over the world see that symbol, that tells everybody that that's a place that they can go to get physical or spiritual or financial help, and they know they're going to go to a safe and warm place that they can trust and get people there to help them. And a long, long time ago, way back in the 1800s, and around, I believe, 1865, there was a Methodist minister and his wife, and his name was William and Catherine Booth. And their mission was to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. And they wanted to help people who were less fortunate than them. And they want to help them with Christian church. And their belief is based on the Bible, just like what we believe. And they're motivated by their love for God. And they want to transform lives and help people and take care of people with all their needs. I'll tell you something that's really interesting. Did you know, and this is a really neat fact, that the Salvation Army serves in over 120 countries, and they can preach the gospel in over 160 languages.
Wow.
I know, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? That's a lot of languages and a lot of countries. But also another really neat fact is there's over 7,500 centers in the whole United States. And you know, there's one right here in Hopkinsville. And these ladies who are out here ringing the bell out there in the code, well, they're volunteers, like I told you earlier. And when people go and put their money in that little red bucket, the red kettle, that's helping this local area help buy groceries or provide shelter for an individual or their family. So you see, the Salvation Army helps a lot of people in this community.
Do other people help the Salvation Army?
Absolutely, Avery. The local Salvation Army has helped from so many people in various different ways. Just like I said, the Red Kettle is one way that they get contributions, but then another way is that they have a thrift store. And we can take our gently used clothing there, and they can sell it for other people to come in and purchase, and that helps raise money. But then they also do bake sales or candy sales or candle sales and just other ways to raise money. And then they also have direct contributions that people, like some churches or even you or I, can write a check and give to them to help them out. And even people, not just money, sometimes they just volunteer their time. They'll help with their soup kitchen, or organizations will help bring them food for the food pantry. And then there's other organizations in the community, such as United Way, which help raise money to help support the community needs. So can you see really how wonderful the Salvation Army is?
I sure do.
Okay, so you want to do our part, and let's help them so they can continue to feed and clothe and shelter some people in this community? All right. There's you $1 and me $1, okay? So let's go put it in the Red Kettle, and then let's go get an angel off the angel tree, okay? We can get it in there. We really have to cover that. Let's get an angel. I want to get a little boy. Let's see. Will you just pick one?
I want to get two.
All right. You gonna get Thomas? Let's just pull it off. There you go. Okay. Let's go over here then.
The Salvation Army serves a three-region: Christian, Todd, and Trigg. Here in Hopkinsville, commanding officers Jose and Candace Marquez are responsible for the Salvation Army ministries. This includes a 30-bed shelter, soup kitchen, worship center, food pantry, thrift store, angel tree program, summer camps for kids, Tuesday youth programs, various men and women fellowship activities, and disaster relief. Although Captains Jose and Candace were just transferred in June of 2014, they have successfully integrated their combined 6 generations of salvational experience into Hopkinsville. Depending greatly on volunteers, the captains have helped the Salvation Army recently celebrate their 100th year.
So what is the local impact of our Salvation Army? The Salvation Army serves 80 to 100 lunches a day. Over 46,849 free hot meals are served yearly. Between 80 and 100 people come and get groceries from the food pantry 3 days a week. The thrift store allows for over 8,550 clothing items distributed yearly. The Angel Tree program provides for over 273 families. The shelter has provided beds for over 300 clients per year. In addition to these programs, they also hold a summer camp in Burkesville, Kentucky. Generally between 20-25 children attend, and they have a music class that they hold 4 weeks to teach children the art of music. So as you guys can see, without this program, there will be many people left in our community still homeless, hopeless, and hungry.
The Salvation Army has lots of needs, but currently their greatest need is they need new dressers for their area that the people are living in or staying in overnight. Their current dressers were given to them over 15 years ago by the old Holiday Inn, and they're deteriorating due to they're made of wood, and just over time they start to get worse and worse and worse. They currently have 4 that they would like to replace, and they would like to replace these with metal dressers due to they'll last longer. Like I said, the wood ones they have now, they're deteriorating. Once they get these metal dressers, they'll last much longer, which will be better use of their money. We have gone out and priced what some of these would cost, kind of range from highest to lowest. You can see it ranges based on what you get, ranges from $290 to $395. Like I said, depending on what you get and what your preference is. Does the grace need to meet the goals and mission of the Salvation Army? Absolutely. Providing new dressers for the shelter will continue to abide with the Salvation Army's goals and mission by helping people in need, whether it be spiritually, physically, financially, or emotionally. This need would help those in need who have to stay at the shelter at length, and it would also help their families. It also gives them a sense of place and ownership and a feeling of a fresh start. The local organization will be able to continue support of additional dressers or pieces of necessity furniture to the shelter due to contributions, thrift store, kettle donations, fundraisers, grants, and the United Way. How can you help? You can give online. There's the website. You can also mail a check. You can contribute food and clothing throughout the year. They are always in need of volunteers. There's a number of ways you can volunteer there. You're active through church. My Sunday school class is active. We serve dinner there typically once a month. So that's an easy way to get involved. And then corporate giving.
Little leader upcoming, and this is Avery Etheridge, and she's with one of our local industries in Tripp County, Etheridge Plastics. So she's my daughter this morning.